So you're thinking about making a move to the greater Lansing, Michigan area and you're wondering, what can I buy for over $1 million? Well, in this video, I am going to show you 7 properties that sold for over $1 million in the greater Lansing area so that you can see what some of the luxury offerings are. And also, stay tuned until the end because the last 2 are gonna be lake properties that have breathtaking views. You're not gonna wanna miss it. So let's get started with this next episode of Lansing, Michigan Life right now. Hey folks, Troy Seifert here with the Capital Area Real Estate Specialists in the greater Lansing, Michigan area. I'm a top producing real estate agent and I get phone calls all the time from people who are just like you watching this YouTube channel, people who are looking to possibly relocate here to the Lansing, Michigan area, or maybe they're even looking to sell their property in the greater Lansing, Michigan area. So if that's you and you're looking to move here in 9 days, 90 days, or 9 months from now, I would love for you to be able to contact me, and all my contact information is in the description below. You can call me, text me, email me, or schedule a Zoom call with me. I would love to be able to discuss with you what your real estate goals are, no matter how far in the future it is. And also, if you haven't already, if you could like, subscribe to my channel, or ring the bell for notifications. That way you can be the first to be notified when a new episode of Lansing, Michigan Life goes live. And we do have episodes coming out weekly, once or twice a week, so you're not gonna wanna miss it. All right, folks, so we are getting into the luxury market here, over $1 million. So, just to give you some perspective, in the greater Lansing market, there were 11 properties that sold within the last 12 months that were over $1 million. We usually have about 5,000 to 6,000 listings that are sold each and every year within our area. So take that into account, 11 listings that sold, that is a very small percentage of our market, right? And I do get questions from people who are even watching this channel of, hey, how much can my money get for me for, over $1 million? And I tell them you can get quite a lot for $1 million compared to some areas, compared to California, compared to New York, compared to some of these areas that just have really, really, really high home prices. So it's not like that our market in Michigan is subpar by any means. It's just we have more affordable housing in Michigan, and so you can get a lot more for your buck. So I'm going to go ahead and show you my screen because I'm going to show you all 7 of these listings through my MLS. So let me go ahead and start here. Okay, folks, so I got you here on our MLS screen. This is our home page. And I'm gonna start with our first one. We're gonna go to East Lansing here, which is right by the university here. And really the eastern side of Greater Lansing is where you are going to find a lot more of the luxury listings. So we're going to go to 6389 Ridgepond. Now, this is in a very popular neighborhood called White Hills. White Hills is a neighborhood where there's a lot of people who work for the college, who are part of certain athletic teams that might live in there, hint, hint. But this one, it was listed for $1 million. And the thing that's amazing to me with this, it was listed for $1 million on the market for 5 days, and it sold for $1 million. In luxury market, and you're gonna see with a lot of these listings in the luxury market, people can get some money off the purchase price as well. So that's pretty incredible that the people who priced this, they priced it exactly where it should be. This is a 5,400 above grade square footage house with an additional finished basement. You see all brick exterior there on the outside. Look at your taxes here. I'm gonna circle this over here where you can see my mouse. $21,000 though for taxes. Now, this is Meridian Township. So Meridian Township has some of the highest taxes. When somebody looks to buy this, that you see here the standard equalized value over here at $425,000, that's gonna go to $500,000, and the taxable will go up to $500,000 as well. So these taxes are gonna go up about 25%. So they're gonna go up even to about $25,000 or $26,000 a year. So when you're looking at the luxury market listing, just know that your taxes are going to be high, just as a heads up. All right, so let's take a look here at the photos. Nice exterior with landscaping. Now that's a nice entryway. Vaulted ceilings there, the grand staircase. Okay, that carpet looks a little bit older. But again, this is very, oh, that's really cool. They must have maybe there's 2 different entrances to the upstairs, or maybe that's the back side of the staircase, but those windows are awesome. I'm sure in the morning, natural light there is amazing. Yeah, that looks like it's the back side of the other. So there's 2 entrances that can get you to the upstairs there. That kitchen's nice as well. Nicely updated there. That's a, if you look back here, that's a commercial grade fridge right there. Sub-Zero fridge right there, folks. Nice backsplash. Lots of room and space. Formal dining room. It's like a half bath here. Nice little area for lockers and storage. That's probably on the 2nd floor, just showing you the vaulted ceilings from the entryway when you first walk in. Looks like one of the bedrooms there. Another bedroom. Huh. I don't know why this is giving me fits here. Sorry, folks. Looks like a bathroom there. Maybe it's a Jack and Jill setup where 2 of the bedrooms connect to a bathroom, or maybe it's its own private bathroom there. That would be kind of nice. Laundry area. That's the primary, it looks like. Look at all that counter space, folks. Like that is amazing amount of counter space. That's I've seen tons of homes. That's probably the greatest amount of counter space I've seen in a primary bathroom right there. Okay, and this looks like the basement. Really nice, just open area there. Huh. Looks like another kitchen down there. Another bathroom. A workout area. A bathroom down there. A deck there. It looks like it's composite deck. There, it must have been a rainy day when they took the photos there, because you can see it's wet. Nice sized backyard too. I mean, that's a great sized lot. Kept up with it well. 3-car garage. And a your own basketball court. That's nice. Attached to the driveway, so that's cool. Yeah, I mean, very custom home. Lots of square footage. For the amount of square footage you get, I mean, this is priced just right. They weren't trying to be too aggressive with this. So you are in White Hills. It's one of the premier neighborhoods. Some of them do have larger lots. So let's go to a little further east to Okemos. Now this is going to have an Okemos address, but the thing you're going to have to be aware of is that it's not necessarily Okemos schools. So there are a lot of luxury properties, not all of them, but there are several luxury properties that you have to be aware if they are in Williamson schools or Okemos schools. This is one that is in Williamson schools. It's on 8 acres, and this sold for $1.365 million. This was listed at $1.5 million. It was on the market for a good 6 months, but it's an 8-acre lot, well septic, built in 2003. I don't know why that picture's not going through there, but also the taxes here as of right now are at $20,000. But folks, you see the taxable value there is at $370. If it goes up and they max it to the absolute maximum it can go, that means the taxable is going to go from $370 to about $650,000. You guys, like, their taxes could almost double here. I mean, not quite double, but be in the 30,000s for the year for a property like this, okay? So just, again, something for you to be aware of. This is 1625 Willoughby in Mason. And this one was on 30 acres, 4,300 finished square feet, built in 1992, 4 beds, 3.5 baths. Doesn't look like this one has a finished basement though, but 30 acres, I mean, that's quite impressive. And okay, guys, I mean, look at this, right? Original list price, if you look here at the bottom, okay, kind of, you can see where my mouse is toggling. Original list price, 1.9, sold in January of 2025 for $1.2 million. That's a lot off the price. It's a lot off the price. So let's take a look here. Maybe some horses that were there. Okay. You know, taxes on this are going to be over $30,000 more than likely as well, because it's in Meridian Town. No, it's not. Hang on. Let me see. Before I get in, sorry. Taxes are $15,000, but they will go up to $20,000. This is in Allendon Township. I forgot we were Mason here. For some reason, I thought this was Okemos. So Mason, but this is key. Okemos School District. So there are some Mason homes that are in the Okemos School District as well. So sorry about that. Okay, gonna get back in. But look at that ceiling height. I mean, that is a cool ceiling. Very contemporary looking. Got some nice stained glass there. Barn door. Leading maybe into like a den area. There's 114 photos. When you have a luxury listing, you're gonna have a ton of photos. So I'm not gonna get through every single one, but I'm just gonna kind of give you a gist. That's a very unique backsplash. Very unique. I don't necessarily know if I love it. I'm sure that the people that bought it are going to do something different with it. Maybe that's why they were able to get it for significantly less. Butler's pantry area. Pool table. I mean, that's a very grand study with all the library books there. I mean, that is awesome. Amazing. This is maybe this is a part of the primary because there's a clawfoot tub, tile shower. Yeah, this looks like it's all a part of the primary. That is quite the primary suite. And I don't know why some of these are randomly not showing. It looks like we're on the second floor here. It's a lot of house, folks, right? Looks like maybe this is to the base or a studio, so maybe part of like a pole barn area. No, that's the horses for the barn. Yeah, that was a part of the garage. They converted the garage into something. Lots of hay, so they had animals there, horses. Nice little pond. Not bad. Okay, so we did end up looking at a majority of these. Nice little, like, just tranquil area. Yeah, that's where the horse stable is. So, great house. I'm more for, like, the animal lover for that one. Okay, this next one is Grand Ledge. So we're going to the west side of town. 10918 Royston for this one. Yeah. And look, yours truly right there. So I'm very familiar with this house because I helped the buyer out to get this, okay? So one thing I'm gonna throw out there is this is only on the market for a few weeks and I was able to get it down $225,000. So I'm a good negotiator. Please call me, text me, email me, or schedule a Zoom. Look in the description below, okay? Like I know what I'm doing, but I want to show that to you. Usually that's unheard of. Usually within the first month, it's not going to be that much. So we got it down $225,000. Started at 1.35, got it down to 1.125 on 5 acres, 3,900 square feet, built in 2015. And the taxes for this are around $17,000. They will go up slightly, probably 20% to about $21,000 for the year. But when you compare it to getting a property like this in Meridian Township or East Lansing or Williamson Township, it's going to be significantly higher. Like it's going to be $30,000. So something that I know it still seems high, $21,000, but that is a tax break on the west side of town. Just to let you know, it's Delta Charter Township taxes, Grand Ledge schools, and 6 bedrooms. So let's take a look. So the person that owned this was a plumber, so they had very high-end plumbing stuff, you know, throughout the house. So you walk in, and it feels more like a new build. Like it's completely open there in the back with an island. Again, I don't know why it's doing this right now. There's an office there in the front they use with their Peloton, it looks like. Okay, this is the first floor bedroom. So the primary was on the first floor. Tiled shower with a lot of
plumbing upgrades, like tons of shower heads and jets in there. Double sink. This is the upstairs. This is a loft area. There were 5 bedrooms upstairs, I believe. This is one of them. And then these 2 bedrooms shared a bathroom, and then 2 other bedrooms shared a bathroom, and there's laundry upstairs. This is the basement. It had another kitchen downstairs, a media room, and then another bedroom with its own bathroom attached to it. Then they had all of this sound equipment. Like, it was crazy. Like, when you, we can see the outside ones. Why does it keep doing this? Sorry, folks. This is the pole barn area. So it had a really nice pole barn with a kitchen. Look at that. That is awesome. You can kind of see like there's a pool as well. They haven't showed the pool yet, but there's a pool with its own little pool house and a kitchen and a bathroom in that. But yeah, you can see the pool house right over here. And, you know, again, had a little kitchen in it. And then if you look back, I want to show you this too. You can't see it, can you? Yeah, no, right here. That's a fire pit area. There's benches there that people can sit around. And then there were speakers because I think I showed you that sound system. There was a sound system that like you could hear from out there. You could play Spotify. They had all of these upgrades with sound. Like, you could tell they were a very big, entertaining family. Saltwater pool there. Yeah, I mean, beautiful property. I'm so happy for them that they were able to get a good deal. We were able to secure a good deal. So again, contact me if you want me to be able to help you get the best deal. All right, so next thing, 40 Monorch Lane, Okemos. Okay, so this is Okemos, but Williamson Schools again. Kind of wanted to go back and forth, so we're back in Okemos. This is in Ben-Gonagh. This is a popular neighborhood that is in the middle of a nature preserve. 6,300 square feet above grade with a 2,400 square foot basement, so like 9,200 finished square feet. Taxes, it's interesting because they have it assessed at 100, like, that doesn't even look like it's right for the taxes. That can't be right. 10,000, it's got to be closer to 30,000 if that's what the assessed value is for everything. So I don't know why it's on there like that, folks. List agent must have accidentally messed up on that, but the taxes on there are going to be a lot. This was listed at 1.3 million, was on the market for almost a year, and it sold for $1 million. Just over $1 million. Okay, so let's take a look here in Williamson Schools again. This looks almost like a mid-century modern, almost like a little rustic a little bit. You just kind of see some of the features here. It's probably why it was negotiated down, because people felt like they needed to do some work to it, which is understandable, right? Wallpaper there. Okay, it just looks like it needs some updating, right? I don't see a pool. How much was it? There's on an acre, so there's no pole barn as well. Although not all of these have pole barns. Okay, now we're going to get into the lake properties. So the first one went for 1.3 million. This is right on Lake Lansing in Haslett. It had 4,000 finished square feet. Doesn't look like it had a basement that was finished. Probably because, yeah, it's on a crawl space. And it was on the market for 3 months. It went cash, but only went like $75,000 off the ask price. So 1.275 million is what it ended up selling for. Let's see and take a look. Okay, not a bad spot on the lake, right? Yeah, but this needed some work. And that carpet looks older. Library there. I mean, it looks like it, yeah, it just looks like it needed some work and some TLC. But I see why they priced it that, because you're right on a lake. And so all that square footage that you have, don't worry, the next lake property, I'm going to show you a complete opposite one. So definitely stay tuned for that, okay? And already, if you haven't, please like, subscribe, or ring the bell for notifications as we're continuing to view through here, because I do videos like this all the time. I have a whole series of them. That's a walk-in tub. Yeah, it just looks like this needed some work throughout. I'm surprised that it went for as high as it did. But again, it's on the lake. So you're gonna, you know, lake properties are going to attract people, and it's extremely large. I mean, look at that spot on the lake. Look at that, like that's awesome right there. That is a great spot on the lake with your dock. That's beautiful. I mean, the view sold it. The taxes are at $24,000. I mean, those are going to go up, maybe closer to over $30,000 when it's all said and done next year. So anyway, there you have it. The first one that sold on Lake Lansing. Here's the other one though. This is kind of the complete opposite as far as it being finished. I know this person personally who sold it. They are their own broker, so they sold it themselves. But I mean, looking at this, I mean, it went for just over 1 million and was listed for 1.1 million, was on the market for almost a year. But already, like, look at the curb appeal. This guy, like, he put in a ton of money for this, and it's 2,700 square feet, so it's significantly smaller than the last one. But kind of take a look at just at the finishes, because you're just going to be super impressed. Three-car garage. The staining of that wood is awesome. But look at that, like skylights and complete open concept and new flooring and bright windows. I mean, you don't have to do really anything to this place. That back outdoor patio area is phenomenal. Just to hang out there, you see that. Has a nice little fire pit that's there. Boat dock is over there. So now you see the kitchen. I mean, look, the kitchen was completely upgraded. Had its own style there. Yeah. I mean, this is shower awesome. Interesting art too, as well. Upstairs there, everything completely redone. Like, I mean, that is super impressive. Look at that. They don't have to do anything. But again, it's only 2,700 square feet, but it was completely redone. Okay. All right, folks. So that's the last one. That one's quite the impressive one, right? So again, I thank you for watching my videos, or just maybe this is your first time, so thank you for watching my video. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications if you haven't already done so. Also, if you are looking to move to this area and you're looking for a luxury listing, or you're looking for something that's a lower price point, I help people in all price points. Feel free to reach out to me, call me, text me, email me, or schedule a Zoom call with me. I would love to be able to speak with you personally and just kind of find out how I can best help you. So until next time, everybody, take care and make it a great day.